Welcome back to Hot Rods World. This is Sunday after the race day. Just got the car off the trailer and stuff, and went down to the damage from the backfire. Actually backfired and tried to tear the hood apart right here. The only thing I can think of is that I guess the chamber got filled, and when I hit the gas back on the wheelie, it popped it a little bit. So right now I'm gonna get the hood off and see if I can get these pins back down and see if I get it fit flat. I don't really want to buy a hood right now. I'll see. It's not, just want to get back flat. Right now it's bent up, and that's why it's got this weird thing. But other than that, had a good outing. I know you saw from the video, so we get to work to that. One thing I do want to do is, since I had a backfire, I'm going to take the carburetor off and send it back in. A couple of times I had this, I think the time before I had had an issue, I sent it back, and I think one of the butterflies on the carburetor was bent, slightly bent. This car actually runs decent, but I noticed a stumble probably midway, so I'm pretty sure I'll just get it checked out, and I'll pull off the valve covers too, and make sure that I don't got like any broke valve springs or anything like that. So got a little maintenance to do. I think the next race is the 25th of September, so we got a couple weeks. I'm gonna take the carburetor off and send it back tomorrow, which is Monday. I'll work on getting these hood pins back down. Hold on, baby. I'll get these hood pins back down, and like I say, we'll get back to it. Putting the exhaust on the car is cool, but my trailer hates it. So one of them, I think the driver's side, it caught the lip and it kind of bended it down a little bit. So I'm gonna push it back to the floorboard a little bit. I got to work on either getting some ramps installed, or I've been looking at enclosed trailers that might come to that, but we'll see. Like I say, I'll show you some damage and we'll go from there. All right, YouTube, got the carburetor off. Like I say, I'm not gonna bore you with all the details, but I just want to cover that up. But got it down here on the floor. Last time I had a good nitrous backfire, it bent the flaps in there. It's hard to see it right now, what it's supposed to look like, but I just want to send it back to validate, make sure everything's okay. Had a pretty significant backfire there to try to rip the hood off. So I'll get it sent out to Patrick soon, but we'll work on the damage to the hood probably after that. Oh, I was gonna show you. So I did bend these tires pretty good, so I need to get 2 more of these on each side. Like I showed you in the other video, it towed that pretty good, so I'll tap these out and buy 2 more of these. Get the hood, I'll just put some tape, get it back level, and try to tape it up as good as possible. Really, they're needed. What I was experiencing was a little flap right here around the cowl, but I think with adding these 2 to the front, it kind of kept air from getting up under there to the cowl. But I got like 2 more races this year, probably 3 if I go to a couple testing tunes. So. All right, YouTube, so this one you can see where I've been catching the header, so I've been using some pliers and just kind of working out. This right here was bent because it was on this initially, so I may try to get it out, but what I've been doing is just taking the jack and slowly putting a little pressure on it to try to get that gap back. You can see on the other side where it's pretty close, but this one just happened to be here, so I'm gonna put a little pressure on it slowly. Let's see if we can get it close. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. And this came from when it hit the trailer. On my trailer trying to get the car off. You see here, it caught this and kind of smushed it in. This right here I did myself trying to get past. When you get a set of headers, they're not ideal, but it was hitting my cross member right here. So I just tried to get it. You can see I got a little gap, so I'm just trying to get the header's back up, bent into place. But what that did do is, I'll show you. Oh my. I think in my last video you'll see, but I had that gap in here, so I noticed that when it bent it, I start missing the gap. I start hitting the headers again, so now I got a good opening around the whole A-arm. So while we was out, just to make sure I saw a backfire come off on this side of the chamber. So what I did was I went through and one of these should be still loose. Let me see. Went through all of them and just pulled them out. All the straps are still there. This one's a little wet, so I have to look. But the good thing is all the straps here. Carburetor's off. I think I put in another video. It should be there tomorrow. Get that back in, fire it up. Put fresh plugs. I'm gonna go back through the rockers. And then we'll be ready. One of the things I did do, I ordered some new one of these when it messed up the hood. It bent these up pretty good, so I just got to drill out those 2 rivets, and I'll get the new part and put them up there. I'm gonna leave the hood cracked. I plan on getting a new lower profile, so I'll drill out these, get this rivet out, and then I'll get this retaped back down, and I'll just put a piece of tape here on both sides. Put the rivet back on top. That should keep it from at least come on the top side of that. So stay with me. Like you say, when we come back, I'll have the carburetor back and new spark plugs. Go through the valves again, and we can talk about plans for next outing. But stay tuned. All right, YouTube. So you can see here, I cut the hole out, pre-tap for the new Zeus fastener. So they'll be here. But that's kind of what I did. Just something quick to hold it together. I may shorten the tape out, but it don't really matter. Like I said, I'm just trying to get a good ground. Put my tool in this kind of rivet out. I'll put fresh rivets in here. And I was just thinking about it. Maybe I should not do that. Maybe I should go laterally this way. Oh. So I may run a piece of tape across these holes, because that makes more sense. This hole right here is actually pulled out. So to keep the hood together, I may put one here and one here, because the crack kind of goes here, and then it kind of catches and goes out here. So if I run from this corner to this corner, I think that'd be better. I'm actually going to do that now that I said that. But yep, that's the progress. When we get the new ones, I'll show you. I'll Zeus fasten in, and we'll go from there. All right, welcome back, YouTube. So as you see, I got the new pieces in, got them on it, got them bit. Got a bit at an angle. I actually realized that it pulled this off, so I had to fix this gap here and replace this one. And same on the other side. And what I did here was just put some tape. Like I say, I'll try to get a new hood, but this time it was catty corner. It was here and over this corner, but now I went here to kind of give it a little bit. You can still see here, it's still cracked pretty good right here, but that's where we're at right now. So got the pins. Still waiting on the carburetor. Today is the 15th. They said it'd be here towards the end of the week, so we'll get that back on, go through the valves. All right, welcome back to Hot Rods World. It's Thursday afternoon and no carburetor. So I had to go and borrow my carburetor back, or borrow my brother's carburetor down back for him. But one thing I noticed, I didn't show it on the video, but I was mounting it and I was looking here, this whole body was shifting. So just a heads up for people who got carburetors, always check these screws here. Let's do I think it was the other side, that one, but look at, oh, sorry about that, but look, it's I was able to tighten that one up, a couple more. So what'll happen is these guys' vibration, they'll loosen, they'll fall in the engine and cost you, so I'm gonna just go by and make sure all of these are tight. We'll get the carburetor up, get it fired up, and maybe race day is tomorrow. So hang in there with me, and let's see what happens.